This is a 3D printer on a drone. In fact, it's the first time 3D printing like this has ever been achieved by a free-flying robot. A group of scientists and engineers were inspired by bees and wasps who worked together to deposit material and create large yet intricate structures. They envisioned a future where swarms of drones like these could be used to build houses or emergency shelters in remote areas. But effectively combining 3D printing technology with flying robots was an enormous challenge. One of the biggest problems was accuracy. To ensure a tall structure is stable, each layer needs to overlay precisely onto the one below. So the researchers used scanning drones, which fly in with a camera and scan everything that's been printed so far. This information can then guide the printing drones to exactly the right spot. Getting them to stay in the right spot was also tricky. Drones tend to drift during flight, especially outdoors. So the team created a print head that adjusts its position to compensate for the movement of the drone. This results in millimetre-scale precision and intricate filigree-like printing. This drone is printing with an expanding foam, which is less predictable to print with, but very lightweight. In fact, every element on the drone needed to be as light as possible to save energy. The team even created a new cement-like material that could be carried by the drone, printed while soft, and which would then harden. Inspired by the bees and wasps, the researchers also wanted to make sure the drones could work together efficiently. They designed them to be semi-autonomous, able to adapt to changes as they're building. During this test of a scaled-up build, the team virtually tracked the drones' paths to show how a group could efficiently print large structures. The idea of 3D printing a house is one that's already being put into practice with ground-based printers. But the team think that the aerial printers could be useful in less accessible places, like in mountains or disaster zones. Or they could be used for repairing things like facades, pylons or pipelines without the need to build scaffolding. Aerial printing is also scalable. You don't need a printer bigger than the thing you're building when you have a team of smaller flying printers. The hope is that 3D printing could be a more environmentally friendly alternative to traditional construction methods, and printing with drones, inspired by the natural world, could be an important part of making construction greener.